you to call. Please call 1-800-757-8495.
I'm Melissa Peterman, and I know that Steve Martin was once an extra as a cop in the last scene of the Bruce Lee movie, The Chinese Connection. And you can tell it's him because he's the only police officer in a white suit with an arrow through his head.
I'm Regan Burns. Did you know that P. Diddy was once a club-going extra in the movie New Jack City? This is before he was P. Diddy or Puff Daddy or even Sean Puffy Combs, back when he used his real name, Hiram Mankiewicz.
I'm comedian Lonnie Love, and I say that a young Keanu Reeves was once an extra in the summer camp classic Meatballs. He was only on screen for a few seconds, but he was unforgettable as Kid with Blank Expression.
Who's got it right? You'll find out tonight on Balderdash. Starring Elaine Boozler.
Thank you so much, thank you. Well, you know what Balderdash means. It's something that's not quite completely true. Here's something that's completely true. We have three fabulous comedians to make you laugh tonight. Give it up for Melissa Peterman. Our good buddy Regan Burns. And the fabulous Lonnie Love. Okay, so who had the answer about Steve Martin? Was that Lonnie? Oh, Melissa. Melissa had the true answer to our first question tonight. Steve Martin was an extra in The Chinese Connection, and you know, there's a billion people in China. Everyone was an extra in The Chinese Connection.
Okay.
Yes, our other two celebrities were full of balderdash, and that's the challenge facing our contestants today. They have to figure out who may be telling the truth or who may be full of balderdash. A correct balderdash wager pays off at 1-to-1. A correct bet on the truth pays off at 2-to-1. And to get you started betting, we're going to give you each 250 big points. And to help you decide how much you want to bet on this first round, I will tell you that tonight our first category is going to be, you'll know this, Melissa, and you, Lonnie, beauty pageants. And you too, Regan, beauty pageants. Lock in those wagers and choose either truth or balderdash. This is Sarkis. What a lovely name.
Hi.
Sarkis, hi. What did you wager?
I wagered 241 points on Balderdash.
241 for Balderdash. Sandy, hi.
Hi.
Cutie Pie. What'd you wager?
I wagered 223 points on Balderdash.
Okay, it's Balderdash all around. Panel, here we go. You've heard of Miss America, but there are a number of lesser-known competitions as well. And we will start with our own beauty queen from Reba, Melissa Peterman.
Oh, you have that down.
Okay, tell us about a lesser-known beauty pageant.
Well, this is a weird one, but it's true that once a year, women from all over the country, they gather in Delaware and they meet in the Miss Industrial Revolution pageant. Yes. And to enter, you must be 7 years old and willing to work 16-hour days.
I think those contestants were also extras in China, if I'm not mistaken.
They were also extras. Yeah.
Okay, so it's the Miss Industrial Revolution.
Miss Industrial Revolution.
So says Melissa Peterman. Yes. What does the fabulous eye candy in the middle have to say?
First off, Sarkis, big fan of your tuna.
Thank you very much.
Sarkis.
What?
Sarkis. Sarkis.
Whatever, man. I like your tuna.
Hey.
Elaine, when you think of South Carolina, you think of Southern Belles and debutante balls. But I'm here to tell you about the Hellhole Swamp Beauty Contest. It's a little different than most competitions. I particularly like the talent competition, where they blindfold all the contestants and then make them kiss a line of men and guess which one's their brother.
Okay, well,
Swamp Beauty Contest.
Regan Burns says it's the Miss Hellhole Swamp, and who wouldn't be proud to wear that banner, eh? Okay, Lonnie Love, the fabulous Lonnie Love from Nickelodeon.
Thank you. Elaine, every Christmas in Nebraska, they have a Miss Candy Yam pageant.
Candied Yam pageant.
That's right, and I actually entered it one year. I came in second. I missed fruitcake. Thank you.
Okay, Lonnie Love says the actual pageant is the Miss Candied Yams. Regan says it's the Miss Hellhole Swamp. Melissa Peterman says it's the Miss Industrial Revolution. You are both looking for Balderdash. Pick a celebrity whom you do not believe. Okay, Sarkis, who'd you go with?
Well, I was looking for Balderdash, and I picked Melissa.
Melissa did not believe Melissa. And Sandy?
I wagered 223 points on Balderdash, and I picked Regan.
Didn't buy it.
Because I bought Lonnie's story.
Let us find out the actual beauty pageant. Oh, no. You can't trust that man. You cannot trust that man. I'm sorry, that's going to take you down to 27 points. However, that's lovely for you. You're up to 491. Quite a point spread, but there's plenty of time in the evening. Come on back and watch it develop.
The perfect mother or online at jewelryexchange.com.
It's time for more Balderdash. Here again is Elaine Boozler.
And it's time to meet our contestants. This is Sarkis Carmerian, and we found him at Universal City Walk during our contestant search.
Yep.
Hi, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm originally from Yerevan, Armenia. I'm a cable construction tech. Hey, I'm the cable guy.
He's the cable guy.
Yeah. My hobbies are working on hot rods, and I'm currently working on a 72 Nova.
Well, nice to have you. And this is Sandy Johnson from... Hi, you're so pretty. We're nice to have you here. Where are you from?
I am from St. Paul, Minnesota.
Oh.
I am a showroom manager and a longtime member of a Scandinavian folk dance performing group. And we've been invited back to Finland next year to perform in a huge festival.
Congratulations! Wow. Okay, we're going to up the ante in this round. Add 500 points to each of your scores. Good news for Sandy, because it makes you at 527 now. Thank goodness. Sarkis, you're at 991. You must bet at least 250 points on each of the following questions. First category is... laughable laws. Laughable laws. Make those bets and choose either truth or balderdash. Sarkis, your wager.
429 on Balderdash.
Okay, and Sandy?
471 on Balderdash.
On Balderdash, here we go. The state of Wisconsin brings us today's laughable law. See if you can spot which one of these is the real law. And we will start with Regan Burns.
Well, Elaine, it happens to be illegal to disturb a sleeping sheep, which, as we all know, is very difficult not to do when he keeps rolling over and stealing all the covers.
Okay, Regan Burns says you cannot disturb a sleeping sheep in Wisconsin. Lonnie Love?
In Wisconsin, unless a customer requests it, it's illegal to serve margarine instead of butter. One time, a waitress accidentally served a man margarine, and now they sent her to, I can't believe it's not prison.
Yeah. What a tough state. Oh boy, Lonnie Love says it's illegal to serve margarine instead of butter. Melissa, do you have a sad story?
I do. Well, my husband is from Wisconsin, so I do know this. And in Wisconsin, it is illegal to skydive within 1 mile of a public library. Yeah, apparently, it's hard to shush people as they're screaming for their lives as they hurtle to the earth. And, shh, I've got finals.
Okay, Melissa says it's illegal to skydive within a mile of a library. Regan says it's illegal to disturb a sleeping sheep. And Lonnie says it's illegal to serve margarine instead of butter. You're both looking for Balderdash. Pick a story you don't believe. Sarkisio, who did you choose?
I was going for Balderdash, and I have to pick Melissa again. It just doesn't sound
Didn't buy
right.
it? All right, Sandy?
I bet 471 points. I also went with Melissa because I've been to Wisconsin.
Okay, let's see the silly law in Wisconsin. Oh, you can't serve margarine instead of butter. Good news for both. You both scored on that one. Very nice. Sandy, that's going to take you to 998. Sarkis, you're at 1420. Got to catch up. We'll go right to the next category. Here it is. Japanese game shows. Japanese game shows. Lock in those wagers for truth or balderdash. Sarkis, your wager?
I wagered 620 points on Balderdash
Betting
again.
a little bigger. Okay. And Sandy?
And I wagered 601 on Balderdash.
Balderdash. Here we go. If you think reality shows like Fear Factor and Survivor seem dangerous, they're nothing compared to the game shows they air in Japan. And we're looking for the real game show in Japan, and we will start with Lonnie Love.
You know they love karaoke in Japan. Well, they have this new show called Shock Karaoke. If the performers miss a note or if they miss the lyrics, they get shocked with a taser. The biggest song, I Believe I Could Fry.
Shock Karaoke, says Lonnie Love. Melissa Peterman, tell us about a Japanese game show.
Oh, this one is a fun one. It's very unusual. It's called Cry Me a River. Yeah, it's true. And the contestants, they peel onions, they eat hot food, they pinch each other just to see who can cry the most in a half hour. It's true. Seriously, but they could have saved a lot of time by just showing them the first 10 minutes of Gigli.
Don't make me look at it.
Says Melissa Peterman. What does Regan Burns have to say?
Elaine.
Regan.
And I have no idea why I'm talking like this.
Maybe you saw a Muppets film this morning.
I guess so.
It could be.
The name of the show is called Guess What's on My Head, where contestants have all kinds of creatures, insects, reptiles, amphibians put on their head and must guess what it is. We have a show like that here in America called Guess What's in My Head. Or it's also known as the Anna Nicole Smith Show.
Guess What's on My Head, hosted by Ted Koppel. Okay, Regan Burns says, guess what's on your head? Lonnie Love says it's Shock Karaoke. Melissa Peterman says it's Cry Me a River. Again, pick a star you don't believe. Yeah, Sarkisian. Who did you not buy? Sarkisian.
I was looking for that B-dash, and I went with Regan Burns.
Regan Burns for the B-dash.
Well, B-Diddy-dash back to you, Sarkis.
Sandy?
Well, I was looking for B-dash too, and I went with 601 points with Lonnie Love.
Oh, didn't buy Lonnie's Shock Karaoke.
I did, and that just felt a little too painful.
Okay, well, it is Japan. We'll see. What's the true reality show in Japan? Ooh, Regan Burns. Well, that's excellent for you because
What's on my head?
but it's not so good for you. But you know what? You're down to 800 and you're at $15.99, but there's another round left. You could catch up. Don't let them get near you. We'll be right back.
Closed captioning provided by Balderdash is back. Here again is Elaine Fusler.
This is our determining round. Whoever wins this goes on to the Balderdash Barrage. You have to bet at least half your bank in this round, and we're going to give you each an additional 1,000 points. Sandy, it takes you to $25.99. Sarkis, your last chance to catch up. You're at 1,800. You are looking for the truth only at a 2-to-1 payoff, and the category will be Marvelous Movies. So lock in those wagers. Truth only on Marvelous Movies. Make sure you bet at least half your bank. And, of course, in this round, we don't reveal your bets until the end. Okay, time again for another film so bad, it's awful. Here we go. Take a look at this clip.
One night, a strange, ominous power draws this girl. The beast strikes swiftly, the first of 4 violent, fiendish murders.
Believe it or not, this movie has a name, and that's what we're looking for, the name of this thing. Okay, Melissa Peterman, what was the name of this movie?
I love this movie, and it's called Werewolf of Midnight, and it's about this werewolf, and his house gets picked up by a tornado, and he lands in this little town, and he meets a tin man and a scarecrow and a lion, and then they meet these little people, and then there's this wicked witch of the west, and she comes and...
Melissa, that's not the movie.
It's called Werewolf of Midnight, and it's about a werewolf.
Regan Burns.
Well, first off, I'd like to announce that Melissa and I are doing a staged version of that film at the Majestic Dinner Theater on Pico. She'll be playing the hairy one.
Yes.
It's called The Wolf Man of Dr. Bane. And it's about a wolf man who gets very irate and needs to shave himself at least once a day, based on the life story of Robin Williams.
Okay, so
oh, he's hairy. Who's going to argue that?
It's the Wolfman of Dr. Bane, Lonnie Love.
This is actually a home movie of Regan Burns. That's what it is. Actually, this movie is called A Mad Monster, and it's just a cheesy horror flick. The monster's just mad because the girlfriend borrowed his razor. That's it.
Well, we know the feeling. Okay. Lonnie Love says it's the Mad Monster. Regan says it's the Wolfman of Dr. Bane. And Melissa says it's Werewolf of Midnight. Okay, you were looking for truth. Pick a star. And again, we don't reveal until we find out the name of this fabulous flick. There it is. The Mad Monster. Lonnie Love had it right. The Mad Monster. Okay, Sarkis, your last chance to catch up. Did you pick the right person and did you bet enough?
I wagered 1,699 points, and I picked Melissa Peterman.
Oh. Well, hold on now. That takes you down to 101, but it's never over till it's over. Sandy?
I wagered 1,713 points, also on Melissa Peterman.
However, enough to make you the champion. Congratulations. We hope you had a good time playing. Thank you so much for coming. Good sport, yes. Congratulations to you. How wonderful. We're going to play the Balderdash Barrage, and you need a celebrity to help you play it. Who would you like that to be?
Regan Burns.
Regan Burns. Yeah. Come on down and meet us in the middle. Let's come on back and see our shoes. Follow me down.
Balderdash is looking for contestants. If you live in or plan to visit the Los Angeles area, please call 323-762-7126 for audition information. We'll be back with more Balderdash. Balderdash continues. Here again is Elaine Boosler.
And this is Sandy, our champion. She's wisely chosen Regan Burns to play the Balderdash Barrage with her. You're in for a fabulous prize. Here's John Machida to tell us about today's first prize.
It's the Beamer Video Phone. See friends and family on the Beamer Video Phone simply by calling. Works with your home phone to instantly add video to your phone calls. No special wiring necessary, and there's no additional cost for the call. When you can't be there in person, Beamer Video Phone from Vialta. Plus, we'll add VTech's new expandable cordless phone system.
A video phone, and here's John Machida to tell us about today's grand prize.
It's a high-flying getaway in Southern California wine country. You and a guest will be treated to an exciting private sunrise balloon flight courtesy of a Grape Escape balloon adventure in Temecula. Plus, enjoy deluxe suite accommodations at the award-winning Pachanga Resort and Casino, offering fine dining options, headliner entertainment, non-stop gaming action, and much more. Back to you, Elaine.
That is so cool. You can be the Wizard of Oz. Okay, so how do you get to the wine country? 10 letters in the word Balderdash. Behind 9 of those letters are the video phones. Behind 1 of those letters, the trip to the wine country. We'll narrow the field. We'll play a game for 45 seconds. I'll read you sentences that end in Balderdash. You correct them to make them true. You want to try one?
Sure.
All right. If I say, as the saying goes, home is where the vacuum cleaner is, you would say?
The heart.
Exactly. If you don't know it, say pass. Regan will have a chance. If you don't know it, say pass. We'll go on to the next one. For every correct answer, we'll take away a letter containing the video phones, getting you closer and closer to that vacation, all right?
Yes.
Time for the big Balderdash Barrage. Let's put 45 seconds on the clock. And the clock starts now. The TV show MASH took place during the war in potatoes.
Korea.
Yes. Shakespeare wrote, now is the winter of our early retirement.
Discontent.
Yes. According to the commercial, Foster's is Australian for Mel Gibson.
Beer.
Yes. Cassius Clay is better known as Play-Doh.
Pass.
Muhammad Ali.
Yes. FYI means for your indigestion.
For your information.
Yes. The Beatles formed a record company called Big Bucks.
Pass.
Apple.
Yes. 75% of 100 equals a wrong answer.
Pass.
75% of
75.
100. Yes. The U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security is Tom Thumb.
Pass.
Tom
Pass.
Ridge. The state of Oklahoma is nicknamed the Hugh Jackman State.
The OK State.
No, Sooner State. The zodiac sign with an archer as its symbol is bowfinger.
Sagittarius.
Yes. Playing for Chicago, Michael Jordan wore the number 7. Pass. 23. 8 right. That's fantastic. 8 right. That's great. You're going to take 8 letters off the word Balderdash. Well, you got a 50-50 chance of the trip. Pick a letter. We'll figure it out.
Well, since my name starts with an S, I'm going to go with the S.
Okay, let's see what's behind the S.
Come on, come on.
Video phones. Okay, well, obviously, behind the D was the trip. But you know, cool. video phones last a lot longer than a trip anyway. Congratulations. That's pretty nice. Thanks for watching Balderdash. Spay and neuter, pets only. Remember, rescued pets make the best pets. That's no Balderdash. And we'll see you right back here on Balderdash next time. That's cool.
Some of our contestants may receive the following: Lobstergram, a unique way to send great gourmet gifts of succulent lobster, crab, shrimp, or tenderly aged meat, shipped fresh right to your door from Lobstergram.
Sunday, the Cartwright boys ride again in a Western adventure as big as they come. Saddle up for an exciting original series, The Ponderosa. Sunday, 8, 7 Central on Independent Television.